G'day and welcome back to Duck Solar Gaming and Transport Fever 2. That's right, we are back. Continuing on with our transportation empire, and we are continuing here with just delivering some refined oil and unprocessed oil around the traps. In this case, we're taking some unrefined, unprocessed oil over and to the refinery to produce some refined oil. All right. Actually, no, we're not. We're collecting refined oil and taking that away. Anyway, that's okay. All right. So things are going along okay at the moment. So we've just spent, in fact, I'm going to put this back on. I put that back on to 1 times. We've just spent some time and some money on upgrading some of our trains and all that sort of stuff. So we're making a bit of money now. So over here, let's go have a look at the wood section for a minute. All the stations here now have 3 trains. Okay, so they now have 3 trains. As you can see here, we've got train 3, train 13, train 16. Over in here, we've got same thing. We've got 4, 8, 15. And over here, we've got 3 trains there as well. So that's all well and good. And that's all moving around nicely. And as you can see, the money's coming in there nicely. We have also got all this running. Now, we did also get this second spur running here. So we've got this refinery here now running, and it's got 2 trains feeding it from down here at this refinery or oil well down here. And as you can see, we've got plenty of oil there supporting 4 trains. I think it's supporting 4 trains. Let me have a look. I think I do have to buy a second train for this line. I do indeed. So let's manage the vehicles there. I'm going to duplicate that. Not quite enough money for that one yet because I have extended the size of the trains. So I'll give that a little bit more time. Maybe now. Nope, it's a bit more than 2.2 million. All right, but anyway, so what we've been doing is just slowly increasing our capacity there. So as we're increasing more trains, we're doing more deliveries, which means while we are also increasing our costs, we're also increasing the amount of money we're bringing in as well. So that's okay. So that's to be expected. You've got to spend money to make money, basically. All right, so we'll keep an eye on this and keep an eye on the fact that we need to upgrade, and we'll put another train in on this line here particularly. 2.29. We'll wait and see. Give it a little bit of time. No, all right. We'll come back to that a little bit later. All right. So what we want to do now is we want to have a look at where we can go further afield. Now we've got the fuel here now. We need to get rid of that and distribute that out as well. So the fuel, where's that going to go? It's got to go down here to Mamili. So as you can see, Mamili is already increased to 4 lots of input. So it's growing nicely. So Mamili needs it, as too was Carlingford. No, Carlingford wasn't. Crooked Brook needs it, way up there, but I'm not going to bother sending it up there yet. Was there any other ones down south that need it? No. So we just got to bring it in here to Mamili. Now, how and where am I going to do that? Well, I thought about putting in our what's the name train station here, our cargo train station. So let's go ahead and do that. We've got a bit of money built up now. Let's just go ahead and do this. We'll get that second train a little bit later. Right, there we go. So we're going to put that in there. Okay. Now, I'm going to put that in there like that. Excellent. And then we come over through here. Now, let's see how we're going to go with the tracks here. Parallel, yes, I've got parallel running. Okay, bridge crossing. There we go. There we go. Won't do the parallel, so we'll bring this across. There we go. All right, and it put a parallel one in that time. Great, thanks very much, Not. Right. Okay, so we've got that line through there. So that's the first part of getting our fuel over there. Next part is getting it from up here. Now, the easiest way is to parallel off this line here. Now, I can do one of 2 things. I can either make a secondary line down through here as a bit of a priority line, or I just share the existing line. Now, the easiest at the moment is to share the existing line. It's cheaper and it doesn't take much to do. So that's what we're going to do. So in here, I'm going to grab my line And from this point here, we're just going to come straight out. Like that. Various diagrams show the development of your company. Yes, we know. All right, where are we there? And we're going to come out to there, like that. There we go. All right, parallel tracks are back on. Let's bring that to there like that. We're going to go over there. So I'm somehow going to cross these roads 3 times. In fact, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to dig that back up. Right. So what we're going to do is we're going to come through here like that. There we go, round through there. And then you can just come in and join that collision. Okay, fine. Yeah, like that. No collision there now. Right, there we go. So let's put the second line in there. That's good. Now he's going to come back and we're going to do that. So I'm going to turn off the parallel tracks. I'm just going to bring that all the way up through here. Like so. And then join that up to there like that. All right, excellent. That's now done. Now, I'm going to put my signals in, just the first couple of signals, basically, to just indicate that we're going to make this one way. That'll do. Right. Back up here at the intersection. Oh, need a bit more tracking here. Not going to go very far without that. All right, another upgrade, set of upgrades. Right, what do we got? We've got the K class. Nice. Right, so we've got some bigger engines now, but look at the money we need. But in saying that, look at this down here. 3.8 million. Okay, so we are starting to make money. Right, I'm going to put a signal there, and a signal there. Right, that's what I'm going to do for the start. I'm not going to worry about all the intermediate ones. Then we're going to come back up here. Right, now it's going to come up through there, up round through here, and into here. This is where we need it to come. All right, so what we need now is to come off into this dedicated area here. Now, I think I was going to put one line in, but I am going to put 2 in. Thinking about expansion later on. There we go. There, and there. Right. Platform to finish it off. There we go, like that. Excellent. All right. Tracks. No, don't do that. Gotta get out of that. Now we get it back in here. Tracks. I'm going to put my crossover. There we go, like that. And then we're going to come in here, grab the tracks, and I'm going to put that like that. And then bring that one up there like that. Giddy boo, done. And signals, we're going to go one way down that way and one way up that way. Okay, right, so that's set. So now what we need to do is set our delivery. So our starting point is going to be here. So we're going to start here. So we're going to go new line, like that. And we're going to come all the way down here to Mamili and the station here. So there we go. So we're now coming down to Upper Mamili. Now let's set these up. I want to go Upper Mamili. I want to use track 1 and 2. And here I want to use 3 and 4. Okay. All right. So that's going to be train, fuel. Actually, no. It's going to be Mamili fuel supply. Keep the naming convention the same. Right, there we go. Excellent. So now we need a train to do that job. Now, it's a longer route, so we might see if we can get a more expensive train. That's why we're going to do one at the moment. Right, so let's have a look in here. Steam. Need to get rid of any cargo. Right. So we're going to skip ahead now and see what we've got. So we've got this here, $2.8 million and $475,000 a year. It does 129 kilometers an hour, 93 kilonewtons, 1000 kilowatt, 1100 kilowatt. So look at this. This is actually dearer for a 080. 2.4, 2.2. What's this one? 1.9, 700 kilowatt, 600 kilowatt, 600 kilowatt. I reckon we might go that one. Now, variants. We've got different variants here. I'm going to go this one here. So add that. 1.6 million to start with. Right. Now, we're going to come down. We're going to collect our fuel. Cargo. Okay, same thing. 9, 2 by loading speed. A lot faster. So we're going to go to that one. 2.8. 3.8. $5 million. 102 meters, 99 capacity. That will do for now. There we go. And we're going to send that down on the Mamil fuel supply. All right. Okay, let's watch him and see how he goes. All right. So now our fuel is banking up here because we've now. So basically, what happens is we've been providing refined fuel for the refinery, and we've been getting paid for the delivery, which is fine. We still get paid for the delivery, but then it doesn't have any output there to on sell or to transport until there is a demand for it. So now we've actually connected up that line, and we've got a route from Gunning to Mamili, and it requires this. Then that's what's going to happen. So now this is going to come and collect that and move that across. Now I'm just going to send it over here. I want to see whether it's actually going to fill up with 99. Is it starting? There it is. There, it's starting to fill up there now. So we'll just see how it goes. Oh, actually, what I want to do is I want to go in here, manage the line. I want to make that full load. Oh, actually, it needs to be. Manage the line full load, and it needs to be fuel only. Right, there we go. Okay, now what we need to do down here though, same thing will happen. We'll bring the fuel down here and we'll get paid for it, but then it doesn't do anything. So we need to distribute it. How do we distribute it? Well, we've got to look at our filter here. This tells us where it's needed. So fuel is needed all through here, okay? So we need to distribute that. How do we distribute it? Well, we come in here to our road transport, come to buildings. Instead of using our bus tram station, we use a truck station. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my truck station here. Now, it's in an industrial area and it's right next to the train station. So that's okay. Look at this, we've got more vehicles again. All right, cool. Right, so we've got our truck station there now. Now I need to put in some truck stops. So, as we did in the first episode, I'm going to use truck stops, not bus stops. And you can see here, this is where we need it. So I'm just going to go there and there. I'm going to put there and there. And I'm going to put some there and there. And that should probably be enough. So let's see. We're then going to go in here, a new line. From there to the truck stop, to the truck stop, to the truck stop, and then back. Okay, that's all we're going to do there. Excellent. And here we're going to buy vehicles, and I'm going to go cargo, and I want what's that? All cargo. And I'm going to go. Let's go 8. Buy them. There we go. Right, so now it's brought our first load down here, and it made, I don't know how much it made, but anyway. It didn't have a full load, I don't believe. And then from there, we're going to come down here, and line 1, which is there. So we now got the trucks running. So now there'll be a demand here, or here particularly, for the fuel. We're going to come in here, and I'm going to go in here. It's going to be truck, Mamili, fuel distribution. There we go. Right, there we go. So they're coming down here. All right, so again, we're going to configure our line. I want Mamili sidings to use both platforms, there like that. And there we go. So now what we're doing is waiting for him to come back, hopefully with a full load, and we'll start getting that demand through there, and we'll actually satisfy the needs of our people down here. Right. So now's the big test as well to see how much money we're going to make. We've spent more, got more expense coming out with this train. So the interesting part will be to see how quick we make that up. So we've got earnings of minus 3.5 million because of the purchase of the train and also the buses, the trucks. So we'll just see how things pan out with that. All right, these guys here are still working a treat, flat out. Got plenty of produce here coming up through. This is starting to bank up as well. Now, as these grow, they've got the chance to expand their level. So as you can see here, it's got 2 levels for the oil refinery. Once we trigger all these up here, so production, the shipment, and the transport, it'll automatically upgrade to the 2nd stage, and we can have that set. So, if for instance I made that industry level 2, right now, for instance, it'll just actually do work quicker and provide a better supply. So I believe that's what it does. I can't remember now. It's been a while. But anyway, so that's what that's doing. That'll revert back to level 1, as you can see, because we're not filling up that demand for level 2. That's okay. All right, cool. What's he waiting for? Oh, he's loading up. All right, cool. 24. All right, the other thing I'm going to put in here at the moment is I'm going to put some storage buildings. So cargo buildings, these cargo buildings actually store cargo as well. So instead of it just sitting here and being wasted away, we can actually put some cargo buildings in. Now it won't fit down that side. So I'm going to have to put it here, and then that means we're going to have to lose it if need be, if we expand. But that now means I can store 160 cargo items on top of what's on the platform. All right. So he's still waiting. He's going to go in a minute because he's not going to have enough supply. Oh, here we go. Come on, get your supply up here nice and quick, you two. And so this is where ideally I'd like to have it, and I could have it a separate line coming in. So these 2 lines here go to one platform. These 2 here go to the other platforms. See, as we haven't gone that time. What I can do though is I can do this. I can turn him around and see if he's going to start loading again. Bit cheaty. But there you go. See, he's going to start loading again. He's filling up. 49 out of 54. Getting close. So this is the supply and demand here. Product coming in, product will go out. We're up to 80. See our cash has come back up again, which is good. There we go, it's full load, 99.99. Excellent. And now what we'll see here is any supply will just start building up on the platform and then into the cargo buildings there. All right, so I guess now what we can do too is we can start looking at increasing the number of trains on these lines. So, main swivel, there's only 1 on that line, so we're going to duplicate. There we go, 2 on that one. On this one, there's already 2, that's okay. On this one, there's 2. on that one. There's one. Not enough money to duplicate that one. Oh, we've had a bit of a loss of money there. Okay. That's okay. It's fluctuating a bit left and right, left and right. Or up and down, more the point. .4. Be about 2.5 for that train, I'd say. Maybe a little bit more. Now, once we've got a decent balance of trains, the next thing we'll be doing is actually updating their engines. So then they're more efficient, they're quicker, all that sort of stuff. So it's just a constant evolving upgrading cycle. We'll see how much money he's going to make us. Oh, there's the obligatory yawn. So we're a nice 72 kilometres an hour down there. Over the bridge. So he's getting close. You should see this money jump up a little bit here now. We'll see how much we get for it. $2.4 million. Nice. There you go. So he's now made 1.8 million after a couple of lower trips. Right. We should be able to duplicate that. There we go. So we've duplicated that train now. Excellent. Right. Which ones? That one's only got one. So let's duplicate that one. That's got two. That's got one. That's this one we've got here now. And I wouldn't mind having two. So, but we're not going to have the cash for that. So we'll come back to that one. Two on that one, two on that one, three on each of the sawmill trains, and that's pretty much it. Cool. Oh, the other thing we did do as well, we updated the buses. So the demand for the transport between Mamilli and Gunning was actually getting quite high, and we didn't have enough to deal with it. So we did upgrade the buses off camera. So that's what happened there. All right, well, that's excellent. That's good. We're getting there. I don't think we're going too fast in our approach at the moment, so that's okay. I guess the next thing we need to start doing as well is doing some work with what's the name? Passengers. Oh, here we go. This is what I want to show you as well. The demand for the fuel. See here now there's fuel demand and there's fuel here. So these guys are going to be going off and doing that. Let's have a look at our look at this. Right, so this is what I was showing before. See how the industrial supply is high. So these buildings here have a high supply of fuel, okay? And that's just going to help this city grow and grow and grow. That is excellent. And there we go. Let's see if any of these other ones that are light go. They should do. That one there went. That one there's now brightened up. And see now they're shading off a little bit because they need a constant supply. That one there's just filled up. That one there's filled up. Nice, nice, nice. All right, so now we need bread down here. Okay, that's very good. Happy with that. All right, let's move on. Where is he now? He's heading up still. Where is he? Oh, he's about to head up into the station. So. This will be interesting to see how much is here, actually. Fair whack. Stored. Doesn't tell me. Alright, here we go. Not bad. Not bad. Need a bit more product here though. That means from here and from over here. Right, you're coming up here. Now, have I got two? I think I have two for that. I do. This one isn't making quite as much. Now I've got plenty down here, so I can probably put another train. Right, I think I'm going to update this to 4 trains. Well, actually, no. What I'm going to do, manage the vehicles. I'm going to grab both of those vehicles, and I'm going to edit those. And right, tanker car, 630 for 2. So for 6 is going to cost me 1.8 million. Right. See if we can get that money in a relatively short amount of time. If so, we'll just do that. If not, we'll come back to it. 1.2. Look, he's almost a full load, 96. So that'll be good. There we go. Modify. Okay. So now both these trains here, there it is, have more capacity as well. That'll be this guy here. So you can carry 81. He's making 502,000. He's doing all right too. See, straight away he's full, but didn't make any impact at all to this. So we're making plenty of oil. So in fact, putting more trains in here is not going to hurt us at all. So at the moment we've got 4 trains supported in here. We've got 2 on that line and then 2 on the other line. Whoops, this line I just had 2 on that line. Now these ones do need to have their engines upgraded as well. The bigger I make the train, the bigger the engine needs to be, invariably. That's okay. Alright, I'm going to see how he goes. He's going to make, should be another $2 million. We want to duplicate this. If we're making $2 million per trip, we want to get that money rolling. So you've got 49 here waiting at the moment. Now it comes up from this new batch that's just been dropped. Cool. All right. Well, I think I might leave that for now. We'll just let that continue to run. And then we'll come up here and we'll upgrade these a little bit later. You loading? Yes, you're loading up. These vehicles here. Right. There we go. Make those ones bigger as well. So you can come back in here. You can reload a bit more. Just want you to be full. 27, 27, and 27. So that's 91. He's going to be full, that's fine. Alright, so that's well we made our money from there, so he's already dropped off. That's fine. Not enough money for that one. Well, he was 5 million, wasn't he? So I definitely need a bit more money than that. See it all building up here though now. They've even got oil sitting in. Why have we got oil waiting there? There should be no one taking oil from here. Gunning sidelings. I don't know why that's sitting there, to be honest, but anyway. There's that line. There's the line. Load only. There you go. Okay. That should only be loading that. Okay, make sure I've got these right now. So manage the line. At gunning sightings, I want you to only load that, which is correct, and down here I only want you to unload that. Right, that's better. For this one here, manage the line. At gunning sightings, I only want you to unload that, and at gunning south, I only want you to load that. That's fine. And for this one here, I only want you to unload that, and there I only want you to load that. Right, it's okay. Oh, not quite a full load. No, come back. Come back, come back, come back. You can get a full load. Come on. Maybe not. And if I turn back now, yeah, he'll come back in a trigger. Being picky, but that's okay. Alright, there he goes. He's a full load now. Back up to 3.8 million in the bank. 4.2 million. See if we can duplicate. Not quite. Gonna wet the whistle. Alright. 4.1. Come on, you can do it. It's got to be faster. There we go, duplicate. Right, excellent. Now we've got 2 trains doing the fuel. All right, excellent, happy with that. Now, that's really good, I'm happy with that. Now, we can leave that. Let's go down here and have a look at our, our distribution. In fact, now let's have a look at our passengers. A few here, what are they waiting to do? They're waiting to go to They are waiting to go to Gunning. So you see we've got a fair few passengers between Gunning and Mamali, or Millie. That's making 40,000 a bus load, which isn't too bad. Okay. I think it's time though we start looking at our passenger services. So I'm thinking... Oh, actually, no. What we're going to do, no, I want to do... I want to increase my oil flow, didn't I? So I want the oil from these two to come down into here. Is what I wanted. Now, at the same time, I've got to be mindful of the fact I want to come down this way as well for both passenger and also I want to bring the timber down to here. So I've got to be very careful of what I'm doing here, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do there. But anyway, what we'll do, in the interim, we'll just set these two up. Fairly basic. We're going to put our crossover there like that. There we go. And get my tracks parallel. And we're going to come round. Just simply, they're going to come into here because they're just going to go one way. I'm not going to... Oh, actually, no, I need to do another one as well, don't I? Yeah, I'm going to need to do both. Right, bring it up to there. There we go. Bring it up to there. There you go. Right, now, that's got that done. Now, can I take it off the viaduct? Depends on what the... Right, I need to... I want to make it so it looks neat. Well, that's what I'm going to have to do. I'm just going to have to do it this way. So bring it out and align it. Then we bring another one out and align that. So that puts it at the same level, you see. And then we come down and look at joining in here. So we come down to here. Like so. And joining. There we go. Well, construction not possible. Why aren't you possible? Oh, because there's a crossing there already. Okay, didn't realise that. That'll still work. There we go. Up, up, up and away. There we go. Okay, so that provides that up to there. That's all good. All right, you're good there. So all I need now is a train or two trains. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, flow through there. Signals. I'm gonna put my signals in. Signal there. Signal there. Signal there. Don't really want to put a signal on the way up a hill, but anyway, it's sort of necessary. Okay, down there. Down there. Oh, what happened here? Okay. That's all good. Next. Go on there. One there. There we go. Right, that's got that lot sorted. Okay, so that's another one there. So that one's ready to go. I just need to do a line. So we're going to go a new line from you to you. Okay. You're going to use both of those, and what's going on here? Why is that? Yeah, up through there, through there, or is that not connected to some reason? It's connected. That's fine. Right, let's follow this to make sure. Okay. Following that through. Oh, that's why. There's only one. Okay. We need to fix this now very quickly because this isn't good enough. We need to expand this. Tracks. There we go. Platforms. Oh, whoops. Wrong platform. Platform. And I'm going to put tracks on either side here. Right, there we go. Why have you done that? Track. In the interim, just to get him out of there. Connect you to there. Actually, what we can probably do, we can probably just do this. No, it's not going to allow me. Must have some points the wrong way. Let's have a look at the points, make sure. Must be these ones. No, they were right, weren't they? They're right. They're okay. They're right. They're okay. That one's right. That's okay. That's okay. Going into there. All right. Line 1. Yep. Using that okay. All right. What I need to do then here is I'm going to delete that out. I'm going to grab my... I'm going to make this a shorter turnout. There we go. Like that. Let's see if we can join this up. Nope. Okay. Now we'll join that up to there. Parallels on there. Right, okay. Cool. Well, that's got that working now. Although, actually, that's not what I want to do, is it? Let's get rid of all that. What I want to do is I want to go in with here. Into there like that. Yeah, like that. And then bring that one over to there. Well, no.